Good day, gamers. Purple Mentat here, bringing you episode 33 of my Terraria 1.3 Blind Expert Let's Play. Just taking out the Moonlord with his own weapon here, because it turned out I needed to kill him again to make the stuff that I wanted to make. We are just about done with the fight now, and then we're going to make some cool new things, which I'm looking forward to. The last prism has proven to be amazing, both at killing... Oh, did he die? No, I'm still got the music going. Oh, okay. Yep, he must have gone down. I didn't see the pop-up. Moonlord has been defeated. Alright, he just takes a while to actually go through the animations. There it is. Some greater healing potions, treasure bag, and this time we got the SDMG. 50% chance to not consume ammo. It came from the edge of space. Okay, cool ranged weapon, but again, ranged is not my bag this run. We'll be doing ranged with the minions in that playthrough. So, why did I need to do that? Dragon. Cut it out. Go away. Entirely because... What did I just... Oh, right. He gave me the suspicious looking tentacle and the gravity globe again. Every time. And if you don't have the portal gun in your inventory, you'll always get a portal gun. I don't know if that's in expert mode only. I know that these are. 11 gold. I can make better money in my overnight farm than I can by killing the Moonlord. Anyway, the big reason I needed to kill him again was because I didn't have enough Luminite. So, Luminite bars become... Luminite becomes Luminite bars. And I needed 36 Luminite bars to combine with my nebula fragments to make the nebula armor. The pinnacle of mage gear. I also needed a total of 45 nebula fragments, so I went and killed the pillars as opposed to crafting the summoning item. Bam. Awesome. And I've got 17 left. I can make the best pickaxe in the game. Could make the best ham axe in the game. And it looks like those are... Ooh! I could make super wings. I like the idea of nebula mantle. Yeah, I think I spend my 10 on that. Totally worth it. Yep, and I don't think I have enough to make anything now. And I suppose I should make the lunar hook just because it is the best hook in the game and I've got the fragments for it. Alright, so let's check out the look on the nebula armor with nothing else. Hide everything, take off my cosmetics. And my other wings. As well as you go here. And Chrono's stuff is over here. Excellent. Oh, wow. I forgot that the Spectre gear gives you that, Invisi look, as it were. And you know what? I've got the lucky tool belt and such I can get rid of too. Here, first, we'll check out the new hook that we have. Preferably, Sans Die. Okay. That's actually really cool. All four of them look different. I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Huh. It's a 4-hook, but I'm not sure it's actually traveling much faster than what I had. So... Ha. Oh well. I like it anyway. Let's get rid of the utility accessories that I'm wearing because they are mucking up the look. And I no longer actually need them. And we can take off the mana flower, maybe? Yeah, as soon as I put my spooky hook into the hook's case. There we go. Alright. Nebula helmet, nebula breastplate, and nebula legging. Oh, look at that. Yes. And then, top it off with the nebula mantle. Look at that. Oh, right, it has Twilight Dye. Whoops. Actually, the nebula mantle just looks cool all the time. Dire. Wow, I went up fast. And look at that after effect. Yes, yes, all of this. This is good. I like a lot of this. That's fantastic. I am loving the look. Alright, let's see. We're up to 71 defense now, as opposed to 67, so gained 4 defense from the armor. 60 we're up to 260 mana instead of, well, 260, so same. Crit of 24 becomes crit of 28. 192 becomes 185, so a small magic damage percent buff. Run speed, 10% versus 8%. So it looks like a 2% gain overall, which is 25% better than the Spectre stuff. Mana usage by 13, mana usage by 15. Yeah, about that. 7, 9, 10, 10. Okay, cool. And set bonus. Hurting enemies has a chance to spawn buff boosters. Pick boosters up to get stacking buffs. That sounds interesting. You know, part of me wants to put... Wait a second. Am I seeing things here? I am not. I'm giving off a constant aura of light without my shine potion. It's purpley, but still. I'll have to wait for the next, you know what? Let's go find a dark place and see how well it works. That sounds like a fun idea. Oh, I don't have my hoverboard, dash quickly across anymore. I guess I can finally start using the rocket boots again. The frost spark boots. They will help my horizontal movement speed. Anyway, let's see what this stuff does in Twilight Dye. Actually, the nebula looks better. The nebula mantle looks better without the Twilight Dye when combined, and the nebula armor doesn't really combine well with the Twilight. Well, I guess it kinda does. I don't know. I feel like it takes away some of the fun. I think I prefer the non-dyed look of both. So, what else are we gonna do? Well, the big goal for today was going to be cleaning up the world. But honestly, I want to check out the new stuff, and it wouldn't be a terrible idea to just make some of the other cool Luminite stuff that we can make before we get started on that. Especially the pickaxe, and maybe, since I know that they can be used that way, we can save up to get 40 Luminite bars for the drill? Yeah, the drill containment unit. So we're going to tackle that. I'm gonna go kill the Moonlord a few more times is basically what I'm saying. And once I'm done farming him, well, actually, I'm gonna go kill the pillars once more to show you guys what the Nebula armor does. And then once I'm done farming the Moonlord, we'll start working on cleaning up the world. Alright, as promised, here's Nebula armor, plus the cheap buffs. The ones that you can make with herbs and the easy-to-get armored cave fish. And honestly, they're the good ones. Like, these are the main 5. If you're a mage, you need swiftness, regen... Well, you don't even need swiftness. I mean, it's cheap, so I made it. You need regen, iron skin, mana regen, magic power, and endurance. You have to have those 5. Any of the others are just bonus. Ooh, tin. Tin is not that useful, but, ooh, tin. So... here we go. Oh, neat. And look, I have Nebula, Mana Nebula, increased mana regen. That's cool. Can I, like, literally tank and spank? Very nearly. A bare minimum of dodging is managing for me just fine. Okay, that's fun. Another ancient manipulator to throw away. And yeah. Damage nebula. Ooh, they stack and slowly disappear. You know, I didn't even use my buffs. That's funny. Ooh, that's neat. Alright, what do we got first? Nebula Pillar. Excellent. We're taking the Nebula Armor and the Nebula Wings against the Nebula Pillar. By the way, though, one thing first. I am still using the hoverboard as my stats because the Nebula Wings themselves, it turns out they go up really fast, but they have 0 side-to-side bonus. So we're going to be looking at making something else after I kill the Moonlord some more and get some more Luminite. Maybe solar, maybe vortex. We'll check them all out, actually. It's not like it's hard to get more. Huh. See, this is neat, but now I'm like, ooh, there's a shiny in the air. I have to go pick up the shiny. Ow, ow, ow. I'm not sure if my survivability is actually better this way, or not. Well, I'm not getting a lot of the HP nebula things either yet, am I? I'm sure I will, though. Yep, there we go. There's some. I wonder how this is going to affect fighting the Moonlord with the minecart method. We'll certainly have to find out. An HP nebula is nice, but it's not doing enough. More life regen, please. I am dying. Also running out of mana. Isn't working out as well as I hoped. There we go. Down I go. Anyway, so the nebula armor does some cool things. It's fun. And I like the buffs, and I think that they're going to be particularly useful against the Moonlord, because as I'm driving one way, I'm going to be smacking him and leaving a giant trail of buffs behind me, and then as I go the other, I'll be, you know, leaving the trail the other direction. So yeah, good times, good times. Okay, maybe I should actually summon my pets this time. What do you think? Anyway, I'm gonna go, kill the Moonlord again. I'll see you when we're opening the, bag, and we start, cleaning things out. Okay, so there's been some killing of the Moonlord going on. I figured I'd wait until after I had, done a bunch of killing of the Moonlord and show you all of the cool stuff at once, instead of opening each bag individually. I just got a notification that a goblin army is approaching from the east, so this is gonna be fun. I found the rainbow crystal staff with the most recent kill, and right now I'm farming up enough luminite and other goodies to be able to make the drill containment unit, so that's gonna be cool to check out as well. Yeah. Let's see how well they handle this, huh? They're barely even making it to the arena. In fact, most of them aren't. Sadly, I'm taking a lot of damage because I'm messing around and not paying a lot of attention. Wow, they're already half gone. I'm actually taking a fair bit of damage, though. I really need to stop messing... Oh, never mind, they're dead. I had to share that with you. That was a special moment, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. Okay. Anyway, continuing preparations to cleanse the world. We're gonna make the drill containment unit. Let me show you the other neat stuff that I've found so far. I tried out the summoner armor, and it's not my thing. So I think in the future what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a playthrough where I play the summoner from pretty early on, if I can, and have a partner who maybe does melee tanking or something like that. And then you'll get to see those in the future then. Did make the Nebula pickaxe. It is as fast as the Shroomite digging claws and has a +4 range on it and can mine the lizard bricks. So that's pretty awesome. Used like 9 or 7 luminite and 12 of the... whichever fragment you want to use. Did a little checking ahead of time. All of these fragments make the same stats with pickaxe and hamaxe, so it's really down to what do you want it to look like. I wanted mine to match my nebula set. Whoops. Oh, and for future reference, if you need to maximize your pickaxe, you're going to want to set reforge it to light. You may have noticed that I used a temporary new farm. I'm going to pretty this up before I set the world available for download and 100% cleanse the world, except for a couple of, how do you say, sequestered biomes, so that you have access to everything in this hard mode world if you want it. Alright, I'm going to continue working on getting the materials together to make the drill containment unit. Mainly I need to get more ectoplasm, and we need to make some shroomite, because we need 40 of each of the endgame bars. 40 chlorophyte, 40 specter, 40 luminite, and 40 shroomite, as well as I think hellstone and meteorite. I don't know. The cheap stuff from normal mode. Back when we can check that out. See you soon. Great news, everybody! I came back to the dungeon because I needed more ectoplasm to make specter bars so that I could make the drill containment unit. And that's when I remembered, hey wait, didn't I run out of inventory space last time I was here? Didn't I put all of my extra stuff into a couple of chests up top? Where is the cool thing? Black belt! Winning! Ow. Cut it out, guys. I'm busy. I'm trying to record a segment here. Also have the Destroyer, which is a cool painting that I'm going to have fun with. And I don't think there was anything else that I really cared about at all in any of these. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, we got the good stuff. So yeah, when we get back, we'll be able to check out that belt and see what it can do for us. Anyway, I'll be back once I have the shroomite and the specter bars that I need to make the drill containment unit. See you soon. Alright, folks. 40 luminite, 40 specter bars, 40 shroomite bars, 40 chlorophyte, 40 hellstone, and 40 meteorite bars. Had to take the nebula pickaxe out to that meteorite that was near the ocean and make it disappear to have all of that available. And my chlorophyte farms down here nicely provided more than I needed in terms of chlorophyte to make all, well, actually, no. They provided most of what I needed, and then a quick trek through some new parts of the jungle got me the rest. So, now all we need to do is head over to the Mithril Anvil and grab our drill containment unit. We'll check that out in just a minute. We're first going to go see what this black belt will make for us, which, if I remember correctly, requires it to be combined with the tiger gear and the tabby. And I have new things for you. There we go. If I head over here to the Tinker's Table, we can put all that together into the Master Ninja Gear. Allows the ability to climb walls and dash, and gives a chance to dodge attacks. Now, I wasn't 100% certain what that chance to dodge attacks meant, but it certainly sounded cool, and like it might be a good replacement for the Star Veil, as this is something you can get pretty early in hard mode, where this requires you to have defeated Plantera. What the dodge means, basically, is that you have a 10% chance to automatically dodge enemy attacks with a 1-second cooldown period between... Oh, that's for the dashes. So, I'm not sure if it's really a good replacement for the Star Veil. That gives me a guaranteed increase, but it only works against continuous incoming hits. Oh, that replaces our Fishron. It is a mount. So we'll check this out now. Okay. It's adorable. And it looks like unlimited flying. Which is cool. But I can't use items from it. Which is fine. That's fine. Let's take it somewhere that I don't care if it gets dug up any. And see what it can do as a drill. Which I think... Yeah, jungle, why not? Whee! Okay. And I thought I knew mining speed. Look at this. Holy cow. That's amazing. I love it. I love everything about it. Oh, I can't attack any enemies, though. And I can't use health potions. Alright, so there are some significant limitations with it, but it's pretty fun. I think that those limitations are livable given the raw mining power that it has. Okay. Silk blocks to get rid of. So I'm not 100% sold on the Master Ninja gear. I think I'll try testing it out a bit and see what happens. And I'll report back. For now, I think I am going to focus on starting to get things ready for the Great Cleansing. Now, as expected, this is going to make significant use of the Clentaminator. And the first thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to test the exact range on the Clentaminator. And I think I know how to pull that off. So we're going to go ahead and grab some stuff and go start working on that. Yeah, I've got a good idea for this. Basically, I'm just gonna place a couple of 102 wide bit of pearl stone, and then see what happens, how far the Clentaminator reaches. And then the idea is just gonna be to dig pillars from the surface all the way down. And follow both edges. And we'll dig them as far apart as they need to be, or as close together as they need to be, to hit every block in the world. And then we'll use whatever we've got left over to make some quarantined hollow and corruption. Sound good? Good. Alright, oh, you know what? I gotta see what the Twilight Drill looks like. I am the starry destroyer of all. Wow. And I can fit through spaces that my character can fit through. It doesn't seem to add any extra collision at all. That's neat. Let's find out how accurate that is. Oh, nope, it won't go through 3 high doors. But it will go through 2 wide vertical openings. I'm amused that it rolls as it travels. Alright, so, let's go, work on that, and I'll be back soon. Alright, folks, Clentaminator Test 1. 200, crimstone blocks in a 100 long, 2 thick, platform. Yeah. I stuck myself right here and fired 1 shot of the Clentaminator as close to horizontal as I could manage. And it cleansed everything except for this little section. So now if I mine up that little section, well, I should be able to subtract 799 from whatever I have afterward and find out exactly how much I gained. And there we go. That should be all the crimstone blocks. Maybe. Apparently things went flying a bit. We're gonna have to check down here underneath. Alright, we're good. We're good. Fantastic. So we're at 879. We gained 80, so it was 40 long. So this thing, I mean, this thing cleansed 60 in a go. Which means if we put our channels 120 blocks apart, we'll be able to 100% cleanse everything. Whew, that's going to be a lot of digging. Luckily, we have just the tool for the job, and just the armor set to keep us protected. The Stardust armor, which has this Stardust Guardian as its bonus. I can set him down, and he will attempt to pull things in and damage them. Doesn't seem super useful, but eh. I also have the Pygmy Necklace and Papyrus Scarab on, which is what's getting my Stardust Dragon that long. Well, plus Bewitching, because why not? And I bet that it'll make my Rainbow Crystal Staff quite a bit more useful. Alright, so I'm gonna go start digging. Not 100% certain the best way for me to measure. Maybe just by the map. I mean, I know that 120 blocks is 240 in one direction. Oh, that's gonna be a long way. This world's like 10,000 long. 240 in one direction. Ugh. So let this be a lesson. Don't leave this till the end, folks. You want to start working on this early. And you don't want to, break a bunch of altars the way I did. You know something? I'm starting to think that this is more of a project that I'm interested in. So, I'll show you the basics, but I'm probably not going to finish this whole thing. The completely cleansing this world doesn't sound like fun to me, you know? Alright, so 60 from here would be 120 blocks, so that would be 6196 west. Or right about here. Now, the problem we're going to run into is if I don't block it up behind me, then I'm going to run into trouble. And it's going to end up, oh, right, I can't use blocks while I'm on here. It's going to end up draining the entire ocean into the underworld as well. So, mount again. Just point straight down, hold click, and go. My celestial shell is keeping me able to breathe underwater, and this thing is clearing through at speeds that, well, I never really considered possible. And if you do happen to run into a chest, well, you're going to have to throw everything in it away before you're able to actually move through it. This is the one thing that could really stop me. Well, that and an altar. You'll want to route around altars, most likely. Yes, there was a life crystal back there. No, I didn't grab it. But this time I noticed. Wow. This is just a lot of digging. I'm gonna leave giant craters through the entire world. Nuts. And it's further down than I remember it being, too. Even at these digging speeds. Still, those lasers are cool. This has got to be one of the neatest things I've seen in any video game. We've reached the lava layer, so we're almost there. Which tells me that it is time to grab some obsidian skin, grab an obsidian skin potion. Or just wait for the water to catch up, I guess. That's the other option. I think the game is not happy with me. I am mining too fast. Alright, so when water and lava meet like this, you really want to let it do its thing slowly, or it seems to have some issues. Jeez, look at that. Alright, there we are. Continue downward! And we're at the underworld. Hey, look, there's the end of my minecart track that I used to whoops. So yeah, then it's just a case of grab Contaminator. Probably better to do this. Oh, you can't do it while on the drill. Ugh, ugh. Going up as fast as I possibly can. That's a little better. You're probably going to want to fall down each time, and you're probably going to want to have a way to teleport to nearby or set up a bed or something. You can fly up pretty fast if you have the solar wings. So, This is what it looks like if you wait till the end of the game and have a ton of hollow and corruption everywhere. You can save yourself a lot of this trouble if you cleanse at the beginning of hard mode. We'll see how well this does. I think I literally just need to let myself fall. Yeah, that seems like it's doing pretty well. Nice big sweep. There we go. Yeah, look at all that off to our left that was once hallowed and is now purified. That's pretty nice. Fantastic. Alright, time for the other side, right? So yeah, this is going to be a long, tedious, dull, boring process. The next playthrough I do, I will certainly not be allowing it to become this sort of an issue. We will either avoid breaking altars entirely by means of fishing, which honestly sounds like one of the better ideas, or we will cleanse, well, we'll also be cleansing, either way, we'll be cleansing early, as soon as we can get the steampunker, which will be after we kill the mechanized bosses? Yeah. Whew. Anyway, this should give me a nice clean section, but as you can see, well, just 60 blocks away, we have more that we have not hit. So, and it looks like I missed pockets here. Oh, no, those are just crystals, aren't they? Yeah, we're good. And that looks like that got everything. Yeah, I think it did. But there's still pearl stone over here. So yeah, and then after you cleanse everything, you're going to have random spots of pearl stone and crimstone here and there that you're going to have to watch out for. Basically, the sooner you start this process, the better. And I know I said I was going to completely cleanse the world, but I think I'm going to go back on that because, ugh, it does not sound like fun. And first and foremost, I play games for fun and share my fun with you here on YouTube. So let me check into a couple of other things. I've got some idea. You know what? We're gonna quarantine this ocean. Or accidentally dig out all of its oceany goodness from underneath it. That's also an option. I think that there's a couple achievements and stuff that I can go after in this world, since I've got so much cool stuff. And I'm working on getting my hands on nebula tools. I think I mostly have. I think I have basically 90% of what I care about from the Moon Lord. So next might just be working on random chivos that we can get in this game. And I know that there's a couple that seem like they'll be pretty fun to make happen because they're going back to old challenges and completely murdering them. To the extent that they don't even seem like they should have ever been challenges in the first place. Especially the mechanical bosses. I can't wait for that one. Alright, we'll go up here. There we go. So, I will return shortly. Alright. Turns out, we're actually out of time for this episode. So, thank you very much for joining me, folks. Next time, we'll get together and we'll chase some achievements and have some fun with that. Hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If so, leave me a thumbs up, tell me what you liked. If not, leave me a thumbs down and tell me what I can do better next time. Either way, if you want to see more, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.